I think it's just Invasion of Kaldheim. Do you know what? It's fine. It's fine. So I can play them on the next turn. Fortunately, we never play the land, so we can keep playing it. Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today we will indeed make a Boros kinda control mid-range deck with a lot of battles, because that's how we decided to go for the value in the deck. It's hard to get card advantage in Boros because you don't play blue. However, you have cards like Tokesia's Welcome that works perfectly with Wedding Announcement, Urabrask Forge, that also is a great tool to cracking all the battles. So when you have this flood of board with all the Invasions of Dominaria, Mercadia, Kaldheim, and you cannot flip them, then you play Forge, and every single turn you are closer and closer, and when this token gets to 4 and 5 power and it can instantly crack the battles, that's where the game gets serious for your opponent. Like, they cannot ignore it anymore. Other than this, we have some card advantage in the form of Sanctuary Warden and, you know, Wedding Announcement and Tokesia's Welcome, because all of those cards give you some card advantage, so you can keep going. But the main thing is probably Jaya, Wandering Emperor, and Elspeth, Archangel, because this way you can get a lot of natural card advantage while also having a lot of Planeswalkers. 3 of them on the board is something most decks cannot easily solve, and with the both red and white colors, we are really good at removing creatures, so we can keep the board clear. With triple Sunfall, 1 Farewell, and 4 Flame Blast Ball. I needed to add this card because without a 1-drop on the draw you feel so hopeless. So yeah, it was the last time addition, and it usually really helps you against, you know, all the aggro decks. We also play Mirex. I really like the deck. I think it's really cool, and honestly it's pretty hard to play. I misplayed quite a lot. I would have to train more with this deck to be perfect with it, but it's definitely a deck that you need to learn over time. So if that tickles, you know, your control itch, this might be the deck for you to get some refreshment in Standard. So, with that being said, let's go into the games. Pardon my misplays, I hope you'll have a good laugh, and yeah, subscribe if you enjoy some new fresh content with Boros, because I know a lot of you were waiting for this one, and I hope you will like this take. So, let's go and have fun, guys. Alright, I'm ready. We'll get some nice Revelry with the Painland, so we will be at 23. The Fairy Avatar. What does it mean? An aggro. Easy. However, man, this is such a good target for Bolt, but we'll get better. Pretty good value, ain't it? Oh my god, that feels so great, man. Full value Revelry is just insane. Like, you get the board, you get the live game, and you get, let's say, card advantage in a way. Hive. Absolutely irritating. This would be his card for the turn. I mean, maybe not the best. I wanted to go for full bolt, but man, it's Wedding Announcement, then it's Emperor. Maybe that's... Do I want cards? I can get hit one more time, and I actually want the card. We have good... See? That's a pretty good card. Alright, with this one we won't lose to card advantage ever. Oh, that was his plan. To wait for a blocker and then go like this, but it's okay. It's okay. Next turn we can go for the Sunfall. So I think instead we are going for this play, and I like it quite a lot, man. Like, this will be super fun. We do not attack. We get a card. And with Tokesia's Welcome, we are winning the value game every single time, even against Hive. You know, only 16 turns to go, right? That's what we call an optimist. Alright. I block, I burn. Exile, pretty good in current Standard. Not the best trade on the Sentry, but we get card advantage. Oh boy. Oh boy. Eiganjo has more uses, but like my life total doesn't matter here. Enjoy. Also, the Sunfall token means that we get better blocks. We still get man, this combination is absolutely ridiculous. And we get more cards with Emperor. I believe the transformation also works, right? This is a Flameless Bolt as well. Man, it's looking so good for us. Oh man, that's insanely good. So now we need to think how we kill him, because that's the point. I think this one is I like invasions, man. I don't have cards that I want to get rid of, so let's wait one more turn. Told you, 14 turns only. That's how we kill him. That's my plan. Like, we can outvalue his board easily. Alright, this is pretty strong. But he needs to sacrifice a lot of stuff if he wants to go for it. I think we keep the Fateful Absence, right? Now the point. Do you want to... Like, he wants to activate it when we don't see it. But we won't tap our mana. Mondrak will be annoying. Really, really annoying. But we have so much stuff. He's thinking about activating it now. If we tap, he will do it. So let's not. We still have Farewell in the deck, so you know, I'm not super scared. I mean, let's see some more cards for free. Man, that's insane. Look how much value we are getting. Oh, the Forge. I like the Forge. It starts the clock, and we like the clock. And also it means that we'll draw card every single turn. Ah. It's also bigger because of the wedding announcement. Do you want to block? Maybe. Huh? That's what I thought. He could block with Mondrak, but he doesn't want to. He knows this is his card advantage for the game. Alright, the first hit was the weakest one. It will only get worse for him from now on. And we have enough sweepers that I think we can kill him before he life gains. Ossification. Sure. Like, we already used Emperor. And we don't super care. We also get her back with Farewell. Lay down arms, sure. He can activate. Let's see, but he doesn't want to pay too much life, man. He's thinking about it. Oh, he's thinking about it. I transform. Is the reaction, my friend. Oh, this doesn't work. It would be so cool. I mean, that's a Farewell. But I think we don't need to use it right now, right? So, we need to prevent toxic. I mean, this is such a good... But I don't want enchantments, I have cool ones. We will do it later, man. First, let's draw a card. That's a good card. We get the Forge. We get the card. Oh boy, if we didn't have enough card... I wanted to make this deck with card advantage in mind, but man, you know what? At this point we can just go like this. We also attack here. We also attack here and here. Bruh. I hope you brought some good stuff. He can block here very nicely, but 3 of those creatures are going. Oh, it means he wants to go for Indestructible. Sure. I will go to first strike. Yeah, that's what I thought. He needs to go for what? Like, he needs to take 4 damage at least once. Oh, he went for... bro, that was way easier than I expected it to be. Like, I really expected more, my friend. Alright, see ya. See, you don't need Farewell. You can just outplay them on board. And every single turn, it will get worse for our opponent. And he knows it. Man, Hive is really annoying because we have only like one huge answer, and as you can see, you don't even need it. With Forge, you are way more aggressive than you think. Our opponent goes first. We have a removal. Let's see. I think we might get through that a little bit, so let's start with this one. Let's see. And also it means that I can play the board. Alright, I'm not killing the dog, alright? That's all I'm gonna say. And indeed, we are getting through that so far. Let's see. Wedding announcement will be a good start. Then we probably need to cycle all of the cards. I mean, a true dog lover. And I can respect it. Let's get rid of the second one. I can trade 1 creatures, but 2 actually trade against my stuff a bit better than I wanted. Let's start with Wedding Announcement and Bring the Pain. With Invasion, I mean, we should have decent card advantage, right? We probably want to wait with it a little bit. So we have a lot of cards and a lot of mana to use it. It basically doubles cards in your hand, right? That's basically how it works. I will try the first one. He gets it back with chapter 2, but he probably has something else as well, so you know. You know what? No, we don't want to use it yet. We will just cycle. Alright, so we are not going for like full tempo game. We'll try to go slower, but still outvalue him. I think that's the plan. Especially that we have both of them and they are kinda the big card advantage for us, you know. And he's getting a lot of cards, but at some point he will run out of them. We need to flip it. This way we can use a Planeswalker removal. Alright. 2 cards, I would guess. Not good target. Oh, he really wanted that one. He really wanted that. I don't think that's a good choice, to be honest. But I'll take it. More gardens and more lands. Perfect. We can Sunfall on the next turn, right? I want to keep my cards high in the hand, and I also want to make sure that I can get the most out of this. Sunfall is really good on this board, man. And here she is, a bit faster. I didn't expect he would play it on curve, because like against deck she might instantly die, man, but our opponent doesn't seem to be bordered by strategy. Alright, so we will try to match it. Alright. I mean, I think that's how we play, right? We finally cash out all the cards. Unfortunately, probably farewell for the next turn. Let's play the land. I mean, we have Fateful Absence. That's a good one, right? That is a good one. Especially if we want to farewell. We don't do it our turn because he can use the Mightstone for the clue token, and that's something we want to force him to be tapped at least. Alright, enjoy. Planeswalkers, I not remember, I think they play 2. 3 is a bit high, so I think 2 should be it. It means that they probably won't play another one this game, at least for a long time. Farewell is interesting. I mean, another invasion is also pretty interesting, but our cards are pretty decent. So I think it's just a Sunfall. So artifacts, creatures. Do we go for... yeah, we will go for the graveyard as well. Alright. I mean, he will draw a card, that's fine. And he will make a Murex token, but I think we have enough value in the hand to match it. And we want this gone, because he has ways to use it, with Murex, for example. And let's go with Jetmir's Garden. Alright, the game starts. Murex not super scary, especially that all our creatures will have the Anthem. So everything we will create. Sure. Why not? Do we want... I mean, it shouldn't matter. It honestly shouldn't matter. Alright, our new hand. A bit unfortunate to get double invasion so early in hand already, because it's our lifetime like card advantage in this deck. So we need to get the most out of the Planeswalkers, and I think we can still make it work. I probably start with Revelry. Let's play the land. We have full value Revelry already, that's pretty good. Also our tokens are better than his. And now we go with the weaker Planeswalker, so Elspeth. This means he needs to sweep the board pretty much at some point. And we have the lifelink as well. So his Mirex is not as good as usually. We can also create one creature a turn. We don't have permanents in the graveyard. Everything is exiled. Non-land permanents, including the battles. So that's pretty cool. Maybe at some point we'll get them. Alright, sure. He needs a lot of cards to get rid of those tokens. You should draw first. He gains more life, he gets more chances to see what is in his hand. So that was definitely a misplay. So I would guess an Emperor, right, with the first strike, but we still get one of them. Or maybe just a horrible attack. That's the other chance. So what is this? I mean, Sunfall would be better before attacking, so I'm still not sure what he's doing. No Invasion of Kaldheim, so we don't need lands in the hand too much. We definitely create a dude. And I think we create even more dudes. He seems to be liking sweepers, let's make sure that he has things to target with them. And we can still go with the Emperor, right? So now he needs a lot of Planeswalker removal, and generally white decks don't have as much. They rely on Farewell mostly, and maybe some Fateful Absences. With Vigilance it will be even better. 3-3 with Vigilance is no joke, man. Like, he needs to answer 3 Planeswalkers this turn, man. His poor Architect of Restoration, like, has a lot of job to do, you know? I hope he attacks, because that will mean another free cool stuff for me. Prowess as well. So we can create the board and force him to draw another sweeper, and even then he's not winning fully. Yeah, let's go like this. It might be Smite, it might be Emperor. We already see he doesn't have too much in the hand. Alright. Oh, that was... okay, I made the mistake. I said there's no Invasion of Kaldheim, but man, it's in the battlefield. You probably already pointed the comment, right? But yeah. Doing it right now. I'm not using the Fateful Absence, so sure. Let's not take the mana. It makes our draws better, it makes his draws better, because we have less basics in the deck. We will still draw it seems. We will still draw it. Alright, so first we exile cards and we see what we get.
Eyes open, stay alert.
Pretty good cards, bro. Pretty good cards. So we will create this. We will go for what? I should think about it, right? Sometimes it works. 3, 5. And what? Cycle my hand? No. I think we will go just for 4. So to target creature. And we pump the creature a lot. And this will be the haste creature. I'm not cycling cards, but that's a lot of value already. And I mean, do we have something with 2? Yeah. No permanents. I think we can go like this because it creates a lot of board. How much damage it is? 17? I mean, that's a lot. Let's go like this and they will attack the face. Pretty good attack. Pretty good turn, I would say. So we have the invasion. This becomes a burn spell. And we end the turn. Our opponent needs to solve a triple Planeswalker and full board and some enchantments. So even mono-white deck with farewells cannot answer all of it at once. We keep the Fateful Absence, that's... yeah, I appreciate it, man. Fateful Absence was for his second Eternal Wanderer, because that's the card that could be problematic for us. Wow. Thank you, Shuffler, for everything that happened in this hand. If we drew white land in first 3 turns, I cannot believe I'm taking it, man. That tells a lot, but I still think we should draw one land. Like, we have this draw, we missed, second draw, and next draw. We have so many chances to hit a single one of our 26 lands, and we have Flameless Bolt, which means that the first thing he will play will get negated, because obviously it will be an aggro deck, right? Already missing. You could think that with 26 lands in the deck, there is a chance to draw them in top 3 cards. No, it will be a 2 Fateful Absence, triple Wedding Announcement, 2 Mountain Hand. Seems about right. I hope we get Mana Screw, so at least I have Justice once. Cheers for not drawing lands, but we are a better player, we top decked it first. To be fair, we were on the draw, so we had additional draw, so if he drops it now, it's even. If he misses it, we were more lucky than he. And that was card from here. Was he I don't know what happened. I have no idea what happened, but it's... Alright guys, this is just... I'm just saying, alright? I haven't seen this card used in, I think, 2 months. You can check the video, I really think I didn't. And I'm using this card in my deck right now, and I instantly see it in ladder. I mean, it's probably just coincidence, right? Alright, so 7 cards in the hand. This seems to be a Celestia control, or just enchantments with a weird version. Alright. We have double invasion, so we need to... I don't remember how the card works exactly, but I think I know, so I'm not reading it. Bro, I'm not reading the card, alright? What are you? Vigilance. Dice transformed under your control attached to target opponent. Creatures. Wow. Crazy. Bro, I really want to fix my draws, so I will pay myself. I will give you whatever you like. My creatures can be as tapped as possible. Does it kill my forge? Yes. Does it give me good draws so I can finally play my lands? Hopefully. Alright, I need to discard one of the cards. I think this is invasion, like, man, it's taking so long that I cannot imagine us playing 2 of those. I'm not reading it, alright? I'm just playing the card, I don't need to know how it works. Alright, high quality gaming right there, from Mana Screw. Man, we're still on 3 lands. Like, he missed like 3 land drops and he's at 5 and we are at 3. Like, what can I say about this whole game so far? Also, this one is red, just to make sure. Great game so far. Absolutely legit. Alright, this is actually interesting. I have a land for the turn. That's already better than I ever expected. And I think we're just defensive. We have Jaya, and he needs to answer her. We don't have enough creatures to kill Calyx, so it means... Okay, Jaya, I get the idea, right? So... she just keeps going, man. So we have some tapped creatures, but we already have a 9/9. Even if one of the creatures is removed, we can still block. If he removes 2 creatures somehow... Alright, so this will be Jaya. So honestly, we probably will play a long game, and one farewell will absolutely win us. That's weird, man. Like, it's the first time I've seen this kind of deck so far. This gets me thinking, you know? Alright, ossification. On a token. Of course, why would you take a 3/3 prowess creature if you can take a 3/3 no abilities creature? Makes perfect sense, doesn't it? Oh boy, Mythic, where have you gone? So this doesn't work because every creature will come tapped, but we have plenty of other plans for this one. I think we just kill it, man. I would love to draw a land, man. But you know what, in this situation, all we need to do is just freaking kill him. Like, I have a 12/12 in the board that can grow. So enjoy, my creatures will be double tapped. Yay, for tapped creatures. And I mean, that's a lot of damage. Yeah, I'm a control player. I want to, you know, control the game instead of, you know, just smorking my opponent. But sometimes just attack all is the right choice. 3 mana. That was the weirdest game I have played since like weeks, I think. The deck is weird, our draws were weird, I got double mana screwed in different ways, weird. It was just weird, you know? I cannot play Sunfall on like turn 8. Alright, so I can attack, but he can just lifelink. So this plan just went over, right? I think it's just Invasion of Kaldheim, so I can Sunfall on the next... A lot of cards will be wasted, but you know what, it's fine. It's fine. So I can play them on the next turn. Fortunately, we never play the land, so we can keep playing it. This land. Alright. Do we want to flip this? It really feels nice to flip it, man. I don't think he can kill us, right? He has like 2 enchantments or spears, so 4/4, 9/9, 13 damage. I think we should be able to, you know, survive one hit. What does the other side do? Discard a land card. Deals 2 damage to any target. Whenever you discard a land card, exile this turn. Alright. I mean, that's fun. I could also try to kill him, but I think we just outvalue him nicely. With the lifelink, it shouldn't be as easy. We play the Pyre, and if we didn't play the land, we would have enough. I can discard during his turn, so that's fine. I'm not even sure if we would do it. Man, this card looks so... Like, look at the art, it just feels perfect. Man, red cards can be fun. They can. So we are not going for the Forge plan, just because he plays this weird card that counters what we have, and it's weird. But, man, I kinda need the lands, but, you know, we need Sunfalls more. I mean, we Sunfall the board, so maybe you just take the damage for... Like, yeah. We can get extra land this way. Sure. It's very strange that he plays into the whole thing. Maybe he wants to try to kill us on this turn. Can he? Alright. You got me. Not what I wanted to do, but... By the way, look how many cards we drew. And we only had 2 lands in total. Okay, that's good. It can get exiled and never be seen again. Because it's for this turn, right? This turn, not my next turn, just next turn. So it will vanish. Calix. Does he know that I have a Sunfall in my hand? Audacity? No, he stepped out. Bro. It really is the weirdest game I have played since weeks. Nothing makes sense in this game, including my own play. I play cards. Is that enough? Cool. Alright, 1 top deck. To rule them all, he needs a creature that will draw a creature. Alright, digging. But we have a 7/7 and we have Forge, so even though we won't attack with it, we can still draw cards with it. Alright, scary. That's a pretty good top deck, a lethal from the top on the next turn after Sweeper. I mean, I would love to draw like this. It also has flying to work around our big blocker that generally wins the game. Alright, so I guess he has a chance because his draws are so much better than ours. Let's get rid of the Forge and try to dig for something. We can deal exactly 4 Are you serious, man? Is that how I will lose this freaking game? With a Sunfall, 1 mana short, with 4 damage, 2 damage short, and a blocker 7/7 that cannot block this. It's absolutely ridiculous, man. How can I cheat this? The answer is I cannot. I missed too many land drops. Like, he has twice my mana. This is absolutely ridiculous. Like, what am I supposed to do? draw better cards, I guess. That's the answer. Next time, draw better cards, bro. I need him to block this, and there's no way in Earth he's blocking this. Yeah, he didn't even flinch on this one, and that's correct. Oh, I thought it's already after the blocker. Like, there's no way, like, I'm fishing for the most mistake. I just need to play this, or he just needs to not draw one card that has flying and exactly the attack to kill me on the next turn. I just needed one turn, man. I would play Welcome, Jaya, and draw some cards, or Forge. I cannot believe this. We actually will lose this game. And I think it could be won. Maybe I could play something different, but honestly, it feels so off, it's crazy. It actually feels so off, man. Imagine if we drew Emperor in this game. Kami of whatever. Sure. My only choice is him not attacking. This goes to Hall of Fame as the most awkward game I have ever played, man. Everything was wrong from start to finish. Everything. Alright, thank you, Schaffer, for this experience. Let's go another.